Picture this. One day, you're on top of the world, everything is going great. Then, out of nowhere, life throws you a curveball, and suddenly, even the simplest habits feel impossible to keep up with. How do you stay on track when life gets tough? Stick around, because today, we're going into how to maintain your habits even when everything seems to be falling apart. If you're looking for practical tips and a little bit of motivation to keep going, make sure to push that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way, you'll never miss a video that can help you stay on course, no matter what life throws your way. 1. Why keeping habits can be so difficult. We all have things we want to do regularly, like exercising, waking up early, eating healthy, saving money, or even just reading a little bit each day. These are things anyone can do, and we start them with the best intentions. But have you ever noticed how hard it is to keep these habits going, especially over the long term? It's not just you. This is something almost everyone struggles with. The truth is, maintaining a habit is often more challenging than we expect. On a normal day, you might find yourself distracted by unexpected events, or maybe you just don't feel like doing it. That's pretty common, and most of us can push through these small hurdles. But what happens when you're faced with something bigger? Maybe you're having a really great day, or maybe it's one of the worst days you've had in a while. These extraordinary days, whether they're exceptionally good or bad, can really mess with your routine. Think about it. On those days when everything is going right, you might feel so happy and carefree that you decide to take a break from your routine to celebrate. On the flip side, when everything is going wrong, you might feel so down that keeping up with your habits feels impossible. This is why sticking to habits is so tough. It's about everyday distractions, and how you handle those big emotional swings. 2. When emotions take over. To make this more relatable, let me share a story about a friend named Marie. Marie is someone who really values exercise. She's made it a habit to work out every day, and she's pretty good at sticking to it. On most days, even when things don't go as planned, she finds a way to get her workout in. She's committed, and she knows that staying consistent is important. But then, something happens, something big. Maybe she gets some fantastic news, like a promotion at work or the start of a new relationship. She's over the moon with happiness. Suddenly, working out doesn't seem as important. She thinks, why not take a day off and just enjoy this moment? And before she knows it, one day off turns into 2, and then 3. Her routine starts to slip, all because she's riding this wave of happiness. Now, let's flip the situation. What if instead of something great, something terrible happens? Maybe a loved one gets sick, or she faces a big disappointment at work. Marie feels so low that she just can't bring herself to exercise. It feels pointless when everything else is going wrong. The habit that once felt like a part of her daily life suddenly feels impossible to maintain. This is where many of us find ourselves, caught between our emotions and our habits. On those extraordinary days, whether good or bad, it's easy to let our emotions take the wheel and steer us away from our routines. But here's the thing. Those are the moments when keeping up with our habits matters the most. 3. How to stay on track when life gets tough. So, how do we do it? How do we stay on track with our habits even when life feels overwhelming? The answer comes in creating a balance between honoring our emotions and maintaining our routines. First, it's important to listen to what you're feeling. If you're happy, enjoy it. If you're sad, let yourself feel that, too. Emotions are a natural part of life, and it's okay to experience them fully. But don't let them completely derail your habits. For example, if you're having a great day and you don't feel like sticking to your exercise routine, that's okay. Maybe you don't need to push yourself as hard as usual. But instead of skipping it entirely, find a way to do something, even if it's just a short walk or a light stretch. The key is to keep the momentum going, even if it's not perfect. On bad days, it's even more important to stick to your habits, even if you don't feel like it. When you're feeling down, doing something positive, like exercising, reading, or sticking to your healthy eating plan, can help lift your mood, even if just a little. Doing what you can, even if it's less than usual and you don't have to be perfect. This way, you're still moving forward, and you're not letting a bad day turn into a bad week or month. 4. The benefits of consistency. You might be wondering, why should I bother trying to keep up with my habits on tough days? Isn't it better to just take a break and start fresh when I'm feeling better? It's a fair question, and you will find the answer in the benefits of consistency. When you keep up with your habits, even in a small way, you're doing more than just maintaining a routine. You're reinforcing your commitment to your goals. On good days, sticking to your habits can actually boost your progress. You're in a positive state of mind, and that can make you more productive. You might find that you push yourself a little harder, or that you're more creative or focused. On bad days, keeping up with your habits is the way to help you break your cycle of negativity. When everything feels like it's falling apart, doing something positive, no matter how small, can make a big difference in how you feel. It might not solve all your problems, but it can give you a sense of control and accomplishment. Plus, it helps you avoid the trap of letting one bad day turn into a series of bad days. Consistency also builds self-esteem. Every time you stick to a habit, even when it's hard, you're proving to yourself that you can do it. This boosts your confidence and makes it easier to stick to your habits in the future. It's a cycle of positive reinforcement that helps you stay on track, no matter what life throws your way. 5. Taking control of your habits. At the end of the day, life is unpredictable. We can't control everything that happens, and sometimes our emotions will catch us off guard. But the one thing we can control is how we respond. And one of the best ways to take control is by sticking to our habits. When turbulence hits, whether it's a high point or a low point, remember why you started your habit in the first place. Think about the goals you set and the reasons behind them. This will help you stay focused, even when your emotions are pulling you in different directions. You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to have off days, to miss a step, or to not give it our all every single time. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even if it's just a little bit. By taking control of your habits, you're taking control of your life. Thanks for sticking with me through this video. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little extra motivation. And remember, if you haven't already, push the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on new content that can help you live your best life. See you in the next video.